I don't want to be doing this. What's up, y'all? The Ancient Drawing here, back with another update video when it comes to Daybreak before the update comes out. And because I know everyone wants me to talk about it, so here I am talking about it. But also, I am not showing my face this time because I'm trying to just get the OBS ready for the VTuber avatar. This is just a prototype, as you've seen on stream. So just pretend this is my face, but not really. I'm just putting it there so you have something to look at while I, fucking say so much shit. We're back with another week of, well, another month, because you know how long they be taking to put out updates. We're gonna be taking another look of how much worse they can make this game. We're gonna be going from the bottom all the way to the top. So at the very bottom, blah blah, very bottom is Amari's little nerf that just reduces his stealth time from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. Does nothing. It literally does nothing. Make it 3 seconds, because he's still a vagina character. He's still just annoying to play against. It's annoying. It's stupid. Next is apparently a buff to Taylor. It just now Taylor has a come here text, because if you didn't see that before, you wouldn't have gone to the the icon that is literally on your screen. You wouldn't go to that unless it says the words come here, further showing that the Daybreak community and most of the Daybreak player base are a bunch of fucking morons that don't know what they're doing. So thank you for having the people that don't know what Taylor does. Now they do. Go over there. Oh my god. Another buff to Ren. They are reducing the amount of stacks by 10, and I think increasing the smarts by stack, which means you have to work for more. I mean, work less for more. Seems to be a very interesting change. I guess it makes sense since you don't really get the full stacks every single game, but now you will, apparently, and that will make him more oppressive during the game. So Ren is more of a threat that you need to get rid of. Now, the first actually stupid change. Why did Possess now? So, oh my god, here we go. Possess can now gain stacks while her stealth is active, and her stealth can manually be activated. You know how good Possess's stealth is? Yeah, just make that a secondary active ability whenever you want. That is gross. Actually gross. Possessed is better than Stalker by miles. Miles, I tell you. This will mean that Possessed is Stalker, except if Stalker had a better ability and mobility and 6'5" speed. Like, yo, oh my lord, how dumb could they be? They deleted, well, currently one character, which is Stalker. Who's gonna play Stalker when you could just play Possessed and do the job 10 times easier, 10 times better, 10 times more efficient, because you could teleport on top of that. That's crazy. You could literally pop stuff whenever you want to make some crazy plays, and you know how good that is. You can't see Possessed coming. You cannot. This is gross. On top of that, you could farm it. Like, this is insane. Actually insane. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Possessed, just, yo, stop this. Stop messing with the stuff that you shouldn't be messing with. Just take off the attack cooldown off a teleport. That's all you needed to do. It's not going to be broken. Stop making things that are actually going to be broken. Like, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with you guys? Making the most stupid updates. Stupid changes, bro. And this is coming from a drawing. How do you feel? Oh my lord. What's next? The experiment. The phase change is now slower by whatever. I don't care. Now, can choose which gen to apply aftershock to. So apparently I'm assuming that instead of his, you know, you kick it and then it automatically does it, now you have like a secondary Z button or something for experiment, which is crazy. How I'm assuming that's how it's goes. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna work. It'll be dumb if it doesn't work that way and you could just do it from across the map. That would be stupid. That will be stupid. But I'm assuming that it's gonna be a Z button. So oh, wait a minute. Here's the reasoning. Removing some of the speed that players dislike while now allowing players to strategize in their new way with their passive. Who didn't like the speed? What? Okay, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna put you all on game. All right. The rat wasn't even that good, if I'm being completely honest. The rat is not that good. Rat is so easily countered. He's bad in chase. Like, his gen lock ability, like, stop making killers based off of gen locks. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The rat is not good. All right. The rat before, prior, yeah, the rat before, like in PTS, the one that burrows out and he could still move, yeah, that guy was pretty good. That was a pretty good killer. That was a fun killer. But now they just, since, you know, the Daybreak community is trash at the game and they hate good players, so they're gonna listen to the trash players. They're just gonna make them worse. And now bro's mid, very much mid. Mid to bottom tier. He's not that good. He really isn't that good. But now they're switching it out. I don't know why. It's pretty dumb. He's already mid. Just a mid killer. Don't care. Next is Empress. The Empress change. She now has a 1 second attack timer after a dash. I'm pretty sure she had this before. But I guess she has it now. I don't know. Her ability now allows her to massacre. The reasoning is this: her ability allows her to massacre 2 hits, and it's a bit forgiving when she misses a lunge. This will make her think twice when where she dashes without hitting too hard. This is dumb. Okay, this is stupid. Very stupid. First off, you know how hard it was to massacre a 2-hit? You needed to do some freaking weird tech to be able to do that. Because everybody go into a game, use Empress Dash on a person that's running, a Jun that's running, and then keep on clicking. I may be wrong. Because it's been a while since I played Empress. But the last time I checked, you wasn't able to massacre a 2-hit. And even with this change, you could still massacre a 2-hit. You can. Just swing before you Empress Dash. You know you could do that, right? You normal swing and then you Empress Dash. Practically making this update, this little change useless. Instead of Empress dashing first, they're gonna normal dash first. They're gonna normal swing first. This is dumb. This doesn't change Empress. Empress is still top 5. Empress is still crazy good in chase. If not the best in chase. She just destroys. She chooses when to end chase. She throws you in a 50-50, you're done. You guess wrong, you're done. In a 50-50 scenario, if she has Empress Dash charging up and you don't have a stun or anything like that, you are done. And with stuns, it doesn't work. Stuns don't work against Empress. You know what I do when I'm playing Empress against a freaking Mamo? Because people be saying, oh man, you could play Mamo. It's not hard. If you use Empress correctly, you literally can tunnel them until they use their bat and then Empress Dash. Or force them to use Empress or their bat. Or you can mind game them, because with Empress Dash, you have full mobility. You don't dash forward. You could dash wherever the hell you want. You could dash backwards. You could literally dash backwards. So you could bait out their bat. You could weave their bat. You could do so much against a Mammo. Like these stun... Yo. This doesn't change how strong Empress. This doesn't change Empress. Sorry, this doesn't change Empress at all. It's dumb. This is a dumb change. It does nothing. This is useless. Very much useless. And now for the final, the most just atrocious change I've seen in a while. Hey, you know how strong Showstopper is? Let's make her stronger, but easier. That's basically what they did. Showstopper, max stacks removed. She has no cap on her stacks. This by itself is dumb. Alright. Why would you remove the stack limit on a killer that gains speed for stacks? That's pretty dumb. But let's continue. Now always blocks volts for 10 seconds. Okay. That's fine. It's not 15 no more, it's actually 10. It's always 10. Regardless of the fact that that ability is still fucking crazy. You put it in a one-way, they're dead. You put it there if they literally have no stamina and you put it in the vault, they're dead. You put it in the correct spot and lunge, they're dead. They try to stall a vault, they're dead. Like, bro. Cutting off the ability to just having the ability to cut off a vault is just crazy. Alright. Dante presence slow. It is now 8 seconds. Crazy. It doesn't do anything. It's 2 seconds slower. Okay. Bonus speed. Now more bonus speed. They buffed her bonus speed. Interesting. Very interesting. Her terror radius is now 5, which I think is a buff. Yep, it's a buff. And her speed is now 5. Her base speed is 5. Why? Why are you giving a killer that needs downs to gain speed a base speed of 5? Why? What was the point? What was the meaning of this? No longer gain stacks for killing survivors. Okay. Just down everyone once. You already gained more speed. In a nutshell, what this update did was give her more speed for doing less. She has a max stacks of 8. But according to all the, in the beginning, I thought she was going to be they destroyed her. But no. Once I learned the actual, that the values for Roblox or whatever the case may be, actually, figured out what it was actually meaning, these numbers. She is faster. She is faster than she is now. She's going to be faster than how she is now. Mind you, for doing less. Because 1, she's way easier starting at a 5 speed. She's a 5 speed with 2 MS. She's better than Apostate and Chase. That is crazy. On base, including have a better ability and passive, this is gross. This is actually gross. Whose idea was this? Like, holy. She no longer gains stacks for killing survivors. Okay, so she's just going to be more tunnel oriented. She's gonna tunnel someone out, down them, and go to the next victim. This is stupid. This is very stupid. And according to No Words, because he did some of the calculations, it only needs 2 hit downs to get 6 speed. Around 6 speed. So at 2 downs, she's a 6 speed with 2.5 MS. And she keeps going. You know how good that 6 speed with 2.5 MS. That's like host range. That's host level chase. Host is very good in chase. Without her traps. She's very good in chase. But now, Showstopper is going to be better because she has a better lunge. Not in terms of speed, but in terms of duration. Yo. Mind you, Iris got completely destroyed. If you're an Iris player, yeah, you might as well just stop playing Iris. They destroy the character in multiple ways. One, Iris already is a farm for Surgeon, for Showstopper, for Possessed, and even more for Showstopper actually, because with an Iris on the field, she gets more than pre-nerfed Empress, Principal speed. At max stacks, which is going to be 8. If there's not an Iris on the field, mind you, if she downs everyone once, she is a running Principal. Running pre-nerf Principal. With no cooldown. With less cooldown in her mirror because she needs less stacks. Do you guys see how stupid this is? Do you see how stupid they are? And the reasoning. Showstopper has long been a contention point, and these changes aim to remove her overbearing nature at late game. That sentence is just mentally retarded on its own. Changes to aim, they're basically saying, oh yeah, we're trying to get rid of her overbearing nature in late game, even though the killer is meant for that. Even though the killer and nature and Showstopper's nature is supposed to be overbearing at late game, because she gets stronger as the game goes on. Do you not realize that? Do you not realize that's the point of the killer? Do you not realize that? I don't think they do. I don't think they play their game, because if they did play their game, they would see that the killer, ever since the beginning, is going to be overbearing at late game. She's going to be strong at late game. Way strong at late game, because she gains speed with downs and kills. But now, since you took out the ability to get that stacks for kills and only downs, and give her more speed on top of that for each stack, she's going to have less of an issue getting those stacks, mind you, because you gave her 5 speed. I don't know why you did that. You gave her 5 speed, which makes her better than Apostate base. In base, she's better than Apostate. With 1 stack, she's better than Empress in base. With 2 stacks, she's better than Unforgotten in base. With 3 stacks, she's better than freaking Host in base. Better than Slasher. With 4, yo, God help you if you got a 4-stack Showstopper and with this update when it comes out, because she's better than Ghost and Chase. Better than Ghost. This update is stupid. Their reasoning is invalid. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense no matter how much you look at it, because the killer in nature gets stronger over time. For you to make this change and say, yeah, she wouldn't be as bad late game, you are stupid. You are really fucking stupid. Stupid. You make no sense. Your logic is flawed. And I'm gonna get to that later on, Brenda, because I got something to tell you. I don't know what happened to Brenda, but she fell off. Brenda fell off. After I got banned and everything, after I stopped talking to Brenda, she fell off. I don't know what the hell these other devs are doing to her, but she lost her damn mind. Lost her damn mind. But we're going to continue with this. And focusing on more on her mid-game scaling strength. I don't know. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Alright, mid-scale scaling strength. Her scaling is cranked up. You buffed her. This is a buff. This whole thing is a buff. I'm not even talking about the mirror, because they're gonna pop. Oh, did they nerf the mirror? Who cares about the mirror? The mirror by itself is broken. No matter what you do with the mirror, it's going to be broken. It's cutting off a vault. It's cutting off an option. That is broken. Mind you, it's cutting off an option for the survivor while gaining a little boost for the killer, because it's gonna keep the damn lunge. It's gonna keep the damn volt speed. It's keeping the volt speed. People already use that for high level plays. You put a mirror there, you volt. That killer, the person on the other side is dead. They are dead. Dead as hell. You making her gain more for working less. Do you not realize what you have done? Revert this. Revert this. But you won't revert this because you won't listen to people with a brain. You guys have no... You guys cannot think. You guys don't know what you're doing. You guys stall for so long. Do you guys know what what is going on in their heads? They're more worried about freaking making comments about ships and stuff than the damn game. Like, holy. Apparently, we'll continue with the reason. She will hit a much harder wall now, gaining less speed and being able to use her ability less. This is factually incorrect. Factually incorrect. You can see it in the numbers. They buffed her bonus speed. Since she gains less stacks, she can use her ability more. Are you... Who wrote this? Brenda, if you wrote this, where's your head at? Where is your head at? Where's your head at? Tell me. Because clearly, you lost your mind. You have completely lost your mind. And then she continues to say, but in return, her early game's become stronger. And she would... Really? If her early game is stronger, she's gonna be stronger late game. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? They don't know what they're talking about, guys. You could clearly see they just don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. One more thing I want to talk about is the whole thing with the dang pro servers. These are pro servers. Level 1K plus servers are pro servers. All right, get that through the dev's head. You are making a pro servers, mind you. If we look at the poll, the original poll, it says pro in it. But ancient. It has quotation marks. They know what they were doing. They know what they were doing. But now they're going back and trying to cover their asses for the people that don't want a competitive game, because that's the majority. The Daybreak community hates good players. They hate good players. They really do. How many times you go into a game if you're a high level and then people see that you're a high level and you're like, oh, no life. They hate good players. They hate players that put time and effort into their game. They hate them. Why? The people that support your game, you hate them. You want the people in your game to be bad, to be trash, and to walk around talking about shipping Roblox characters with each other. Mind you, most of them are minors. Most of them are minors, and you're feeding into this. You guys, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the ban. You guys banned me for having some. What was the damn reasoning? Me being weird towards minors or whatever the case may be. Like, I remember Solana had that little reasoning. But look what you are doing. Look what you guys are doing. You are literally having a community filled of mostly minors, and just enabling this behavior of them to just make ships of Roblox characters, bro. Roblox characters, man. Half of them are freaking mentally ill, by the way. This community thrives off of, this game thrives off the mentally ill. It does, because of how it's designed. This game is all inclusive. It has all the characters and blah. I was last night talking to friends, and we're discussing, and apparently one of them says, yo, you know Gavin is autistic. I'm like, huh? Excuse me? What? Yeah, Gavin's autistic. Why? What kind of trivial, like, it's such a trivial, unnecessary detail. It's so trivial. We got an autistic police officer that he's these devs, bro. These devs, man, they know what they're doing. They're profiting off you guys. They're profiting off of the mentally ill. They're profiting off of people that get fixations very easily. They're profiting off that. And it's unfortunate, because even with that, even though some of the people still try to, get this game to be better, they just don't care about them. They don't. They really don't. They over here in their freaking feedbacks and suggestions saying, I'm peeing. even though they made the rule that says, yeah, we're gonna take feedbacks and suggestions way more strictly. Remember that? I heard about that. I saw that, but they immediately broke their own rules. We have a bunch of devs that don't know what they're doing with the game, breaking their own rules, enabling kids to be more freaking stupid online. It is dumb. It is dumb, but we're gonna continue about what I was originally gonna say. Sorry for that mini rant. Here we go. Someone said, and I quote, "I'm not saying the killer changes are bad, but I think we shouldn't have any more killer changes until pro servers come out. If we see how pro killers do against pro survivors, then we will see the true power of certain killers, whether they need these changes or not." And a lot of the reactions were negative. Why were the reactions negative, I wonder? There's no reason for the reactions to be negative. What they're saying is basically, let the good players use let the good players mess around with the killers and survivors, and based on because they're using the characters to their peak, they're using the characters to their full potential, then you balance it off that. You balance it off the performance of when people know what they're doing and how they're doing it. You balance it off of that, because at least with that, they're using it to their maximum potential. If a killer, no matter how much, like, who cares if a killer is good with trash players? Any killer is good with trash players because they're trash. They're trash. But if you're against only good players and a killer just cannot function when there's nothing but good players, that killer needs to be buffed. But if a killer is destroying the competition, no matter who's using it in pro servers, then that probably needs to be nerfed. Simple. Very simple. Simple suggestion. Listen to the good players. Listen to the people that know what they're talking about. But no. Brenda replies, and this is why I'm saying Brenda's losing her mind. She replies, and I quote, "They aren't pro servers. Y'all need to wash that mindset away instantly. A level 1000 can be worse than a level 50. The point of high levels servers is not to improve competitive gameplay, but instead to improve match quality by removing the potential of griefers and exploiters. Yes, they will probably have slightly more skilled matches by nature, but is not a ranked mode or competitive mode by any means." Why are you this stupid? Why are you this stupid? How? What happened? What happened? Brenda, what happened? How are you this dumb? 1. These are pro servers. You made a pro server option. This is an option for high level players to go in and play with other high level players. These are pro servers. No matter how much you look at it, if you didn't want a competitive game mode, you don't make... Yo. If you didn't want a competitive game mode, you wouldn't have made this. Because the reasoning you are giving, how it's saying, oh yeah, these are to improve match quality by removing the potential of griefers and exploiters. If you really cared about that, you would make an anti-cheat. It would, if you really cared about the exploiting problem, which they don't, they're just lazy, you would make an anti-cheat. You would make barriers around the map, and if a player passes the barrier, let's say, for example, let's make a limit, like a little invisible limit, invisible wall at the ceiling. If there's an invisible wall in the sky and a player passes through it because they're flying, they get kicked. The game detects that and they get kicked. It is not hard to add an anti-cheat. It really isn't hard to add an anti-cheat for Daybreak out of all games. Add a little mini detector. If a player phases through a wall, they get kicked. They get kicked. It is not hard to add an anti-cheat. It really isn't. But they're lazy. they are lazy. They make a pro server, they make the poll for pro servers, and then go back and say they're not pro servers or competitive servers. Oh, they're not high level, they're not competitive. They are. Why are you guys so against competitive in your game? Mind you, these pro servers, these high level servers are going to be toxic. They're either going to be very toxic or they're going to be very good sportsmanship, because everyone's high level. Everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone's going to get on your ass if you want to. Because listen, I don't know what's wrong with them, but no one, like, when these are out, when the pro servers are out, all the high level players are going to go to the pro servers because they don't want to be filled with noobs. They don't want to be freaking sitting through free rounds. No high level is going to go into a regular game of Daybreak complain about free rounds because there's already high level servers. Like they are dumb. They are literally dumb, and the potential, it reduces the potential of griefers. Yo, these are high level players. They know what they're doing. They are gonna fucking grief you the best they can because they know how to. High levels are way more better at griefing than low levels. And the final point I want to talk about is this little thing that has 26 upvotes from the screenshot I got, which means there's 26 fucking morons. A level 1000 can be worse than a level 50. Yeah, I guess you could say that, because, you know, when I got banned and made my 20 alt accounts, or if I go into someone else's account who never played a game, yeah, I'm a level 1 I'm a level 1 slamming a level 5000. Yeah, that happens because I'm a smurf. I'm literally a smurf. Yeah, they got mad. they got mad. Yo, oh, this level 1 beating me. Yo, just like, on average, a level 1000 is always going to, in what universe is an honest level 1000 worse than an honest level 50? Yo, the reason why she's saying that is because some people come from Dead by Daylight and some people are smurfs. Yeah, that's literally the only exception. You know how rare that is, by the way? But legitimately, a level 1000 is always going to be better than a level 50. You know how long it takes to be level 1000? With no XP modifiers? With no XP modifiers? You know how long that takes? Versus a level 50? Like, on average. No matter how much you look at it. Just because it can happen doesn't mean it always will happen. You guys gotta stop that. You gotta stop with that logic. It's flawed. It is flawed. Take any level 50 and put them against any level 1000. Almost, if not always, the level 1000 is going to win because they have more experience with the game. They know what they're doing. And if the level 1000 is apparently worse, they just suck at the game. They always sucked at the game. They just play too much, and by that time, just stop playing the game. You're not getting any better. I'm done with this video. I'm done. I'm just done. We're done talking about this. Just take care, guys. We're done. We're done.